As I was saying, the Israelites lost Jerusalem in 1291. I don't know why you guys keep teaching this 70 AD when I'm going to tell you right now, and I will prove it to you. Jerusalem, through history, where's my pen? Let me get something to show y'all. What does it say here? Throughout history, the city has been destroyed at least 2 times, attacked 52 times, and besieged 23 times, and recaptured 44 times. Do you know how many times Jerusalem has been recaptured? Throughout history, do you know how many times our people went to slavery for disobeying the Most High? Every time we disobey the Most High, we go into slavery, we come out, and we get back our lands, and we start ruling again. But you see, this time, he's coming to save us. You understand? The recapture. So how many times has Jerusalem been recaptured? 44 times. The last time we were in Jerusalem was 1291, up until the Crusades, okay? Let's go a little more. Let's look at, forget that. So this is a map. You see all these breastplates is showing the different houses they belong to of Israelites. So different Israelite houses. This could have been, you understand, this could be Reuben, this could be Simeon. I'm just showing you an example. I'm not being accurate. And I do know some of the houses seals, but I'm just not being accurate. I'm just giving you an example. All right. So this is where they ruled. This was the inheritance, as you can see. Okay. As I showed you before, it was Europe. Now, okay. I'm gonna go to another map. Okay. Just like how the Most High said the Great Sea, here's the Great Sea. Do you see? This is where they ruled. This is above the Great Sea. So this was the inheritance. And obviously you guys seen all their seals where they was ruling, and you just see me break it all down. And let me show you, this is when we lost Jerusalem and the Ottoman empires took over our land. And you see, the Holy Roman Empire, we call this New Jerusalem. Bohemia, which is called Czech Republic today. Okay? Remember how I told you that Spain was called Castile? This is Castile. Portugal was called Leon. So if you want to know who is the kings of Spain, go and look up the kings of Castile. But I'm going to make a video about the kings of Castile because I already have a presentation set up. And about the kings of Leon, which is Portugal today. As I'm telling you, Caucasian people were not in any of these regions. They pushed you out and put their descendants there after they pushed you out of these lands. Okay? This is when. Go look up the 100-Year War. And I told you. So they got Jerusalem and they worked their way up to Europe all the way till they got to England. All right? And they only teach you about when you ruled in Africa. You know, I would go there, the Kingdom of Judah. Right? They only tell you about Africa because they want you to think that you're African. So they'll only tell you about this one, Nigerland, New Guinea, you know, Benin, Judah. They'll only tell you about here when you were ruling. They don't tell you about this part. They only tell you about the Kingdom of Judah here. When yes, there was a king of Judah here because he was ruling over the Africans. But they don't tell you that you were ruling everywhere, basically. You're ruling all the nations. So that's why they try to join you and say that you're African. So you wouldn't remember that you ruled all the nations. It was a perfect little scheme, you know. They take crafty counsel against thy people, consulted with the hidden ones, said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, so the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So, you know, now, remember I told you a little bit about Margaret of Anjou, and that her father was King Fulk of Anjou. He was king of Jerusalem and king of France. And I know in my other video you've seen Matilda. Well, Matilda was his daughter. So these are the people of the Crusades. And as you see, look, these are the people of the Crusades, but I showed you their right pictures. This is the last time we were in Jerusalem, okay? Understand that. The history they've been giving you and the dates is wrong. especially the 70 AD mess. Do you know how many times, as I just showed you, Jerusalem has been besieged and captured many, many times? Look it up. Understand history. Stop listening to these people. They don't know what they're talking about. They're mixing up dates. They're mixing up times. They do not know history. And you know, the Spirit of truth will lead you into all truth. Just pray, fast and pray, fast and pray, and draw near to the Most High, and He'll draw near to you. I can't emphasize that enough. Like, but I am going to make a video about Jerusalem being the motherland, and not Africa, and that you're not African. But I hope you guys have a blessed night, and I hope this enlightened you. And as you can see, the Most High calls the Mediterranean Sea the Great Sea. And let's look it up. Let's put it just for fun. The Great Sea, just a little bit.